Hi there, Art 1 students. I am going to begin our online lessons with a blind contour drawing assignment. And then we'll follow it up with a regular contour drawing assignment. I think you can do them both, probably in less than 20 minutes. So all you need is a sharpened pencil and a piece of paper. It can be photocopy paper. It can be a grocery bag. Maybe you brought some paper home from school. So paper. You can use loose leaf paper, notebook paper, the back of a flyer, just a piece of paper. And you'll need an object to draw. Something, it can be simple, but with a little bit of a shape. Because I think something like a jar, well, this actually might be a good thing to draw. Yeah, this would be fine. You just want some crevices and some odd details and some changes in the exterior shape. But contour drawing refers to the edges, and edges means contour. So we're going to be just drawing the contours. And we're going to imagine that we're watching a little ant crawling around the contours of this jar or this little vase. The ant doesn't know it's a vase. The ant might think it's a hill or a boulder. So the ant is just exploring it with no story of what it is. And we're going to draw that. So I'm going to put this down. Let's see how we do this so you can see. And here we go. So here's my paper. First I have to hold this. And here's my little object I'm going to draw. I'm going to draw it from a different angle than you can see it at because I'm sitting above it, sort of like a bird's eye view. But anyway, with blind contour, you don't look at the paper, you only look at the object, and you just let your eyes slow down, and you're going to train them to really focus and observe at a very slow rate the line, the movement of the line, the overlappings of the lines, the details, with never looking at your paper. So just start once, grab a point, and we're just going to now draw a line. Move this down so you can see. Draw it very slowly. The slower you go, the more precise the actual line will be. If you go slowly and you're really tracking this object with your eye and going at the same speed as you draw, not jumping ahead, your drawing will actually come out accurate. But we're not looking for accuracy. We're just training the eye to slow down and practice seeing. In fact, if your drawing looks like the object you're drawing, then you've done something wrong. It should really just be a really interesting, continuous line. I'm just going to stop right there. You can't really see what I've done here. So this is what I've drawn. This is the object I've drawn. Okay, so that's number one. I'm going to redraw it. And now I'm going to do modified contour, where I can look at the object, but I'm going to look at the object and then quickly glance down at the paper. I'm going to just start, for some reason I'm wanting to just start right there in the middle, the center, the hole. But now I'm kind of drawing the line as it turns into a shape. So I look at my object and I glance down at my paper. You might hear my favorite sound, which is just the sound of pencil on paper. And I'm going to come back here. I just grabbed this like random thing on my desk. You could pick anything. And then if you want to start, let me see if we can get you a little bit better view here. Well, here's the line contour. And here's the actual object. Ooh, that's close. Let's see how much time. So we've been, that was 6 minutes. You can take some time and start adding shading. Remember the trick with shading. First make everything light. This is like with watercolor. First you just make everything light. And then we'll start adding more layers. And it just naturally gets darker as you start adding more layers of gray. I sort of don't really like this little vase. It's a little on the ugly side. But just because it was oddly shaped, I thought it would be good for this exercise. So I'm just going to leave it right there. This is my little vase. Please put a date on it. Today is the 18th. So that's your homework. I'll see you tomorrow.